It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
And Chris Paul with the bucket. The Warriors coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Cleveland. Jeff, their perimeter defense at times was non-existent. They gave up way too many threes.
You know, defense is about doing multiple things. You can't say, hey, we protected the rim and then not close out to the three-point line. You got to do both. You got to get back, protect the basket area, and then close out to the three-point line. They didn't do that. They gave up way too many three-pointers. And because of that, they had no opportunity to win the game.
The assist from number 32, Blake Griffin.
Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game? We mocked them back then, but he might be right.
Yeah, I said, there goes that fool talking again. But, hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
And Chris Paul with a nice play. He's averaging 19 points per game this season. On the run with the floater, denied by Griffin. Wide open for three. Bogut the rebound. Barnes fires away for two. Nice touch at the basket.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
This season, a huge season for Draymond Green. He was so versatile last year, now has the big contract. Perhaps feels a little pressure that he's got to perform this year.
Honey Green is my new nickname for him, Mike. But he deserved it. He earned it. His play, his versatility, his competitive juice had such a huge impact on the Warriors winning. And I don't think there has to be anything to change for his formula of success. He should not feel more pressure to score, just continue to do his job and do it at a very, very high level.
Beats his man. Paul on the drive, adjusting on the shot. No good on the layup attempt. Can't knock it down. Curry jump shot, knocks down the shot, and it's a two-point lead for the Warriors.
The assist from number 31.
Paul against Curry. Quick move to get inside. Just on the way to the rim. The Clippers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he could say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
And looks like we've got a 20-second timeout.
The team needs to refocus. The coach has to do it at a timeout. He can't get it done on the fly, on the floor.
Griffin on the drive. Getting to the basket, a pretty Euro step. Barbosa against Crawford. Thompson won't go from downtown.
The NBA game is a long game. You may be down now, but if you string together 3 or 4 good possessions at both ends of the floor, you can be right back in it.
Crawford. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for another possession. It's good, and the foul. Block call against Iguodala. And DeAndre Jordan will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Golden State's leading Los Angeles by a score of 12-10.
2 points. The assist from number 5, Maurice Space.
Griffin from downtown, nobody near him. Griffin's unable to hit the three.
It's a make or miss league. If they're to win this game going forward, they're going to have to make these open. Shots.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
And he hits the first free throw.
Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 3.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair.
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors, number 23.
Paul walks it across. Into the drive, puts it up. And Chris Paul with the two-pointer. To the rim. Final seconds, he'll just fire it up. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The Warriors up by 4. Stay tuned for more Friday Night NBA presented by ESPN after this quarter break. Neither team able to get much of a control here in the opening period. Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, no separation between the teams right now. Some good plays, some inconsistent plays, but what you see is a great competitive spirit by both sides.
Goes to the goal, knocks it down, and it's a 6-point lead for Golden State.
The assist from number 9, Andre Iguodala.
Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship, but his team not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far you advance in the playoffs is just as much about who you play with and who you play against as it is how you play individually. Chris Paul has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
Green's trying to establish some low post position. Wide open for 3. That's good. Chris Paul's 1 for 2 from the outside.
Sweet stroke, sweet result. 3 points.
Barnes fires. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
Golden State's leading Los Angeles by a score of 20-17. Paul into the front court. Griffin for two, shoots away, converts on the inside.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Nice move into the paint. Curry for two, gets it to go. And it's a three-point lead for Golden State. Coach says, hold on now, let's talk it over. They call a full timeout.
Jeff, what do you think the coach has in mind?
When you see the full timeout being taken, oftentimes staffs get together away from their teams to do a number of things. One is to discuss necessary strategy adjustments. Maybe they're discussing matchup adjustments. And sometimes the head coach is just complaining about the players who are in the game at that moment. And as an assistant coach, your job is to nod your head. Yes, up and down vigorously, like you understand the pain that the head coach is going through at that moment. Sometimes it is that simple.
Curry against Paul, puts it up, deep corner shot. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Stephen Curry's 0 for 3 from outside. Paul on the drive, shot blocked by Green, out of bounds, turnover. Jeff, the Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. It's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely. And again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now. It's one thing to make highlight reel plays in a loss. They get forgotten very quickly. But to do it in an entertaining style and win in a major market like LA, and really right now be the better team in LA, this is a terrific accomplishment for Doc Rivers and his team.
Heaves it down the length of the floor. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. Nails it from downtown. And Chris Paul with 17 points.
Shooters shoot. And that's what he's done from deep here today. Making threes at an incredible clip.
Lets it go. The Warriors with control on the rebound. Counting and the foul called against Jordan. And Klay Thompson will get to the line to try and finish the three-point play.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. We've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
The Warriors with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. That won't go.
And it's not surprising he missed that shot because he can't make it.
At the rim, can't bring it home.
Another good quality attempt at the basket. Unfortunately, they missed it.
Gets it up for two. Swatted away by Jordan. Paul set to bring it up. The two defenders converge. Here's the pick. Pass intercepted by Thompson. Green for two. Nice finish around the rim.
The assist from number 12, Andrew Bogut.
Griffin for two. Lets it go. Quarter coming to an end. He'll just throw up the prayer. And that'll do it for the first half. The Warriors up by 1. We're just a couple of moments away from insights from Jalen Rose.